Hello, we had a massive list of announcements at Microsoft Ignite event earlier this week. In this short video, I'd like to share my top 5 announcements from the event on Azure Applications and Infrastructure. Let's dive in right away. Out of all announcements, I am excited the most with our announcements in hybrid and IoT space. This is also aligned to the trends we are seeing on the evolution of cloud strategies to include edge and hybrid investments. The new Azure Perset focuses on extending artificial intelligence to the edge with a single end-to-end platform. The hardware is integrated with Azure AI and IoT services, and they are designed to be simple to use and ready to go with a minimal setup. The Azure Perset platform includes a development kit with an intelligent camera, Azure Perset Vision. Your development kit can be extended with Azure Perset Audio. It's an audio hardware accelerator to create customized speech functions that can react to spoken commands. Think about all of those times when your devices are not connected to the internet or have a spotty connection. You can still unlock scenarios in which your device can make lightning-fast calculations without taking the time to connect to the cloud. Imagine elevators that respond to voice commands or cameras that notify the store managers when to restock the shelves and so on. While the pre-order of the Azure Perset development kit is available in select countries, I expect more certified partner offerings to be available soon. Second, let's talk about Azure Arc. Azure Arc is the glue between your on-premises, multi-cloud environment and Microsoft Azure. It allows you to bring the Azure capabilities and services to any infrastructure that you might already have. At Ignite, we announced the Azure Arc-enabled machine learning to extend ML capabilities to hybrid and multi-cloud environments. You can now train ML models directly where your data lives to your existing infrastructure. We also announced the general availability of Azure Arc-enabled Kubernetes to manage and govern your Kubernetes clusters that can be anywhere. Azure Arc is built to work with any CNCF conformant Kubernetes distribution. Think of VMware Tanzu, Nutanix Carbon, Red Hat OpenShift, and more. You may also run Azure services and cloud-native applications on AKS running on Azure Stack HCI. Azure Stack HCI is our hyper-converged infrastructure solution to modernize your DC and to deploy key workloads at branch offices. In Middle East and Africa, we work very closely with Dell, HPE, and Lenovo to bring Azure Stack HCI offerings to you. I'm also excited about our announcements around application modernization. Azure remains the best cloud for modernizing your .NET applications, with millions of websites already hosted on Azure App Service. It is the only fully managed web app platform with native support for both Windows and Linux. With the recent general availability of Windows Container Support, you can now run a broader array of existing .NET applications in Azure. Azure also gives a range of options to modernize your Java applications. They announced new capabilities for running Java Enterprise Edition and Spring apps in Azure, spanning from VMs to fully managed container platforms and PaaS services like Azure Spring Cloud. Finally, we also announced interoperability between Azure Communication Services and Microsoft Teams. Azure Communication Services is our new platform with rich communication, video, and SMS APIs for deploying your application using the same infrastructure that powers Microsoft Teams. And it will GA this month. Make sure to give it a try to bring communication capabilities to your existing applications. On the infrastructure as a service front, we made several announcements around security, networking, compute, and storage. My favorite announcements are around Azure Auto Manage and Azure Migrate. Starting with Azure Auto Manage, it's our new service in preview, and it helps you with reducing day-to-day management tasks with automated operations across the entire lifecycle of your virtual machines in Azure. At Ignite, we announced the support for Linux virtual machines, and we also announced the rebootless security patching for new Windows Server VMs. Second, in Azure Migrate, you can now enjoy unified discovery and assessment of Microsoft SQL Server within the Azure Migrate experience. You can also migrate applications to containers with the new App Containerization tool. It is supporting both ASP.NET and your Java web applications. As a reminder, we help our customers in Middle East and Africa to migrate to Azure with our Azure Migration Program and the Fast Track for Azure programs. These programs provide you proactive guidance and also brings you help from Microsoft and our partners at every stage of the migration journey so that you can move with confidence to Azure. As I'm a Windows fan, I cannot finish this video without talking about the Windows Server 2022, which is now in preview. The new release includes new security capabilities like the Secure Core Server and Secure Connectivity. The Secure Core Server is bringing together powerful threat protection capabilities to provide multi-layer security across hardware, firmware, and the operating system. In addition to security, you may expect out-of-the-box capabilities for Azure Arc, and also improvement on Windows containers and Windows Admin Center. A great announcement was made at Ignite that Windows Admin Center is also now available in preview in Azure to manage your Windows Server VMs. So, what is your favorite announcement from Microsoft Ignite? Please share with me in comments. As a reminder, if you missed the event, you can still watch the sessions on demand. If you'd like to learn more about the Azure announcements, make sure you follow the Microsoft Azure blog. Thanks for listening today. Have a great and healthy day.